This is a demonstration of how to make an accordion fold book. This is for Vic 191. We're doing the book at a specific size, but of course it can be made in any size that you want. These are the things you're going to need to start working. For each book, you need 2 pieces of book board that are cut 4 by 5 centimeter squares. You're going to need your prepared pages, which are going to be 4 centimeters tall, and then any multiple of 4 centimeters long. These are 24 centimeters each. And this is the cover, which is cut larger than the cover, than the book board, because we're going to be wrapping that around the edges. And what you notice is that I've created a bleed so that the color remains the same, and that means that there's not a distinct line at the edge, which might show or look off center if I don't get my measurements perfect. You're going to need a pin for marking your paper, some sandpaper, some scrap paper, a good quality glue stick. Uhu is a good brand because it's archival. Sometimes dollar store brands don't stick very well and they'll come undone. So make sure you buy a good quality glue. You'll need an X-Acto knife with a sharp blade. This kind of blade is actually made so that you can snap off the blade as it becomes dulled, and that means that you always have access to a sharp blade. And the last thing you're going to need is a metal ruler. I'm going to start out by cutting my cover pages. Now, as I said, you want to cut your covers so they're slightly larger than the cardboard that we're covering. We're also going to trim these edges. And that ensures that we're going to have a nice, tidy fold that's not too bulky. We don't want to cut right to the edge of the cardboard. We're going to cut slightly out from it. And actually, it'll be easier for you to see if I flip that over. And now you can see more clearly where the edge of that is. And rather than cutting right at the edge, I'm going to move out maybe a 1/4 of a centimeter, maybe a 1/3 of a centimeter. And this just ensures that my corners are going to be covered by the paper after I've folded them. Otherwise, the cardboard corners will peek out. Okay, so once again, remember it's important to make sure that you don't cut right to the edge of the corner. Before I put my covers on the book, I'm going to sand my pages to round off this sharp corner. And I'm only going to do that on the side of the book that will be facing outwards. So the top and on my other one on the bottom. And the way I'm going to make sure that I don't get underneath is by doing it resting on a flat surface. Sandpaper, this is 80 grit, but any medium grit sandpaper will do. I also want to make sure that my corner isn't very sharp. I don't want it to become rounded, but I just want to take off any point that's on there.